43 sashins, 55 Corona, or yeah, Coronas. Can't say they're not trying their hardest.
The enemy is approaching.
Reinforcements en route. Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Heavy cruiser.
Awaiting new
Reinforcements en
instructions.
route.
Received orders. Heavy assault cruiser ready.
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, Commander. Understood. Yes, Commander. Reporting in.
Reinforcements en route.
Why are they stacking frigates? So one of the biggest factors in that is that they only have so many larger shipyards, but they have a ton of level 1 shipyards. Like, you can build, if you have a lot of money and you want to always be building, which the AI always does, then proportionally that's going to mean that you have a lot of smaller ships, because you have every ship can build, or every planet can build those. They build faster as well, and they're cheaper. So the biggest factor is that it is a function of just how building works in Empire at War, especially if you go on long enough. And then in battles, you end up targeting larger ships, so it's a survivorship bias as well. I'd like to start thinking of ways to limit that without limiting their overall production.
Target acquired.
I'm on them. Know where to hypervelocity gun available. Stay in formation.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Calling out of formation. Eliminating target. I have them now.
Actual vacuum pump.
Decoding your transmission. Heavy fire. Cruiser ready, sir.
Our engines have been cut. Journey ground frigate here.
Star destroyer at the ready. Awaiting new instructions. Heavy destroyer
That.
stands ready. Decoding your transmission.
Well, again, Brady, that's not really an AI thing. It's just
Coming around.
the game's production methods.
I've got them in my sights. Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Target at gunner discretion. Commander, they're hitting us.
Warlord class.
And like, as the player, you're generally going to target
Enemies in range.
high-value planets earlier too, which contributes to it.
We stand ready. Heavy cruiser on standby. Target raised on top.
Eliminating target. Decoding your transmission. Intercepting. All mechanisms. Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Ready to receive orders. Fire sequence engaged. Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Our space station.
What I'm really worried about, though, is that even as we destroy them, that's going to bring in more fighters.
What do you need, sir? Firing on target.
So we need to be kind of careful with that too.
Destroy them.
Decoding your transmission. Get behind them. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
I think we've destroyed about 10 of them so far of the 100.
Decoding your transmission.
It's the next target right here.
Star destroyer at the ready. Taking fire.
Reinforcements en route.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. I have them now. Heavy destroyer stands ready. Target at gunner's discretion.
Alright, I'm just going to ignore the capital ships with everything except for the HV gun and the Odo.
Yes, Commander.
So you kill that.
Heavy assault cruiser ready. Nowhere to run. Heavy cruiser. Falling out of formation.
Ready to receive orders.
I'm gonna get the Peltis to attack the stuff that's slightly bigger. So the Sachines instead of the Coronas.
Warlock task gunship here, sir.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Decoding your transmission. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
What do you need, sir? Taking fire. Batteries firing.
Nope, you're actually doing fine.
Where'd he go?
I apologize for retargeting with you.
Falling out of formation. Awaiting your orders.
You guys get in there. You are getting in there. You targeted that.
Decoding your transmission.
We stand ready.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Target destroyer comms open.
Eliminating target.
Ready to receive orders. THRAWN'S approved.
Looks like that's gonna hit. Nice.
Mega laser prime.
Taking fire. Getting
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Attrition back in front. Warlock task gunship here, sir. Where'd he go?
Decoding your transmission. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Sending stars via here. Intercepting.
Here. Yeah. Corona's there.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
Heavy destroyer.
That one. You target this one, I think, because there's a bunch clustered there. So even if you miss one, there's a good chance of hitting another. Oh, you're just firing at the other one? That's good. Alright, well you still hit one, so I'm happy. Good job.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yes, Commander.
And the Syndic is tanking a lot of the damage, which is also good because that is not a real unit. It's a garrison that we get to replace.
New instructions, Commander. Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Nope, you are going way too far up. But that'll help with your accuracy, so as long as they don't start shooting at you, that's fine.
Decoding your transmission.
Nice.
New instructions, Commander.
Armor's class carrier here, Admiral. Taking fire.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Is this MC90 in range for you? If so, then definitely kill that. You are going to shoot at that as well. Same with you. I'm going to move some of these frigates up a little bit more. Because a lot of the garrison ships especially, I want them to take it. And I don't know if any of these actually apply, but is that the best one I can get? No, not movement speed. Starbase, no. Damage taken by Corvettes, great.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Initialize general bombardment. Sequence engaged. Heavy destroyer
Nope.
stands ready.
You were attacking something that was dying, that's good. That was my mistake.
Gunner's discretion.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Let's do that, and so it looked like the MC90 was not getting that much damage from that. I think it might be just out of range. I'm going to get it to destroy the Majestic. This is flying right at you. So powered weapons on there. I really wish I had like any amount of anti-fighter. That would be just dandy.
Targeting at maximum firepower. Awaiting new instructions.
I don't want this to get its shields back, so I guess we just kind of have to let that happen.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'm on them.
We stand ready.
All right, and I'll bring this Astroni over there and this Warlord over here.
Updating targeting parameters.
Target locked.
Space station damaged.
Eliminating target.
New instructions. Come on.
They're coming in directly on top of us now. That's just rude.
Taking fire.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Here, just focus down that because otherwise it's going to be a distraction. And you are actually a real unit. You're not a garrison.
Opening fire.
All right, this MC-90 should be in range of the structure.
Formation. Draw their fire.
Journey clock.
All right, sit in here. Destroy the E-wings first.
Warlock class gunship here, sir.
Go after the stragglers.
Reinforcements en route.
For another attack.
If you were to make 456 era mod in the future, how would you go about the Death Stars? Probably relatively similar to base game. They'd have to be fairly specific situations in which you can build and deploy them. But
Station ready. Ready. Where'd he go?
I don't know if we do like a full-on like have it have just a shit ton of hard points so that you could theoretically kill it in a fleet battle. I don't know how reasonably that would work in Empire at War,
Destroy that
but
Heavy assault cruiser ready. Draw their fire.
engines disabled. We're at
Attack
drift, sir.
formation.
Decoding your transmission. Destroy those weapons. All mechanisms.
that can
Awaiting new instructions.
take the brunt of it now. And
Velocity cannon
C-80B. God, so many fighters.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Decoding your transmission.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to
Was there an Imperial garrison on Alderaan when it was destroyed? I'd assume so. Important core world represented in the Senate.
Reinforcements en route.
draw their fire.
Mega Matrix Prime. Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Attack formation. Shot down. Destroyer after ready.
It's not a system we can afford to lose.
Ready to receive orders.
Excellent shot.
Firing sequence engaged.
All right, just
Thrawn would approve.
turn and fire into the main areas.
Heading out. Destination. Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
Bombers.
Locking on.
Not sure.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Target at gunner's discretion.
Space station under attack.
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
At your beck and call.
Nowhere to run.
Do we still have that one Estoni down here? That's yes.
What do you need, sir?
Okay, you're probably gonna have to kill that though. 'Cause they do have a ship just sitting there.
Reinforcements.
Orbital command available. Regroup for another attack.
They may have the fighter superiority, but don't you have the better firepower to kill the smaller and bigger ships? They actually have more powerful ships than it looks like. At least they did in their pool. We've killed a good amount of their capital ships, but the big problem is that as we kill their little ships, they bring in more little ships that deploy more fighters. So they slowly just run us over with that.
Mega Matrix Prime.
Nowhere to run.
So we only have 2 anti-fighter corvettes and very little of our own fighters to rely on. And like defenders aren't a threat really to big capital ships, but if you have enough of anything, it's still kind of threatening.
Cynic star fire here. Firing on target.
Target locked. Go after the stragglers.
a million times 0.1 is still
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
a lot.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Shot Star Destroyer after ready.
Well, specifically a million times 0.1 is 100,000, but
Hypervelocity
we're not
cannon
dealing with
firing.
exact numbers here.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
Star Destroyer comms open.
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Oh, Lone Ranger, I was thinking about whether people would assume that this was actually doing a million lasers, which we're probably close to at this point. But
Falling out of formation.
Ascendancies are ready.
then I ultimately decided I'd already committed enough to saying it, so I may as well finish.
Sending moving out.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Almost class carrier here.
Transmission.
Here. Yeah, you finish that.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
You do this. We're 1 HV gunshot away from killing that MC-80B.
Our space station is under attack.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Ascendancies are ready. Firing sequence engaged. Decoding your transmission.
We can't forget that there is a phalanx sitting down there.
Target at gunner's discretion. We stay outmaneuvered.
Shot Star Destroyer after ready.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Heavy assault cruiser ready. Bringing mega mazers to bear.
Requesting fighters aboard.
All out.
Alright, you don't have any fighters anymore, so I'm just going to try to get you killed. You're kind of just wasting space right now.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go? At your command. Nowhere
Ready to
to
receive
run.
orders.
Journey class frigate here.
Alright. Did you just shoot a fighter?
Draw their fire.
I'm pretty sure it just shot a fighter.
Attack formation.
Which, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with as many dead fighters as possible. But I'm happier with as many dead frigates as possible. Oh, here comes the fun.
Go after the stragglers.
Here comes the fun. Do do do.
Yes, Commander. Reporting in.
Star Destroyer comms open. Mega Mazer prime.
Target.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Craft.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Coming around.
Ready to receive orders. Firing sequence engaged.
Fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
There's another one down.
Decoding your transmission.
Your
And another one
reinforcements.
down. And another one down. Another one bites the dust.
Shot Star
Do
Destroyer.
do do. Do do.
What do you need, sir? Target acquired. All batteries
The New
are
Republic screwed with us.
Ascendancies are ready. Mega Mazer prime.
If there was like proper splash damage on the single target projectiles, then wiping out like 10 trillion fighters around a peltis blast would be cool. That's harder to code.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Is this actually gonna kill it? Nope. That sucks. Need one more.
Transmission.
Shot Star Destroyer after ready. Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us. I'm losing. Where'd he go?
Our space station is
You need to aim a bit closer.
Nowhere to run.
You guys just keep killing fighters as they approach. Or kill some as they approach, ideally. See, there's some blowing up. But not fast enough.
Awaiting new instructions,
Heavy assault
Commander.
cruiser ready.
There's more Majestics coming in. in no way living up to their names.
Yes, Commander. I will hang up the
How would I design an ugly starship? Well, what I would do
They have
is
destroyed
zoom in on this bad boy and trace it. That is how I would design an ugly starship.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there.
What do you need, sir?
When I told you to attack, I didn't mean to keep attacking.
Firing on target.
Ready to receive orders.
What are you doing? Did someone retreat? I think someone retreated.
Journey class frigate here.
Decoding your
Warlord
transmission.
class gunship here, sir.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
Cynic Star Destroyer here.
Did you give the pellet shot the same code as the explosion above a seismic charge? So the problem is that the way it tracks projectiles, it's only applying it to that one target. You'd have to have it have a death explosion that also does damage, which is possible, but it ends up being a bit more complicated to code. You can't just like lift over the code from something else because the things that limit it from working are... it's different limitations.
Awaiting your orders. We stand ready.
Decoding your transmission.
Where'd he go?
Hypervelocity gun available.
Alright, I can finally HV gun this.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Heavy assault cruiser ready. Falling out of formation.
Firing sequence engaged.
Just Star Destroyer after ready. Draw their fire.
Our space station is under attack.
I tried to get this killed like an hour ago, and it's finally getting there.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Yes, Commander.
This one next. And thank you next.
Decoding your transmission.
And thank you next.
What do you need, sir? All batteries are on.
And you next.
Heavy destroyer stands
Also you, to you, and you, to you. I think fighters not. So I'm not planning to win this battle. I'm planning to kill as many enemy frigates as possible. There's no world in which I'm coming out victorious, but there is a world in which I'm
Frigate here. Yes,
killing
awaiting new instructions.
about 80 of these stupid frigates.
what do you need, sir?
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Receiving message.
Decoding your transmission.
Oh, there will be no retreat.
Taking fire.
Mega Matrix Prime.
Just Star Destroyer after ready.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Cynic Star Destroyer here. Firing on target.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Gravity control generator destroyed.
Rip.
Where'd he go?
The auto has lasted for so long. It's killed so many things.
Heavy assault.
Unfortunately, its life has come to an end.
Target acquired.
Hypervelocity space station damaged.
Do I? Let's give this a
Hypervelocity
shot.
cannon firing.
Nowhere to run.
If that had been nice enough to kill some fighters on the way out, I would have appreciated it more. But I don't think I'm going to be here long enough to get
Out of formation.
2 or 3 more shots out, enough to kill anything else.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Draw their fire.
Thrawn would approve.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Formation. Go after the stragglers.
Yes, sir. Destroy them. Fire at will.
Ready to receive orders.
There's another one down.
Decoding your transmission.
Regroup for another attack.
Corey, are you a furry? I am not a furry.
Broadside frigate here. Engaging enemy.
Defensive state
Heavy
ready.
assault cruiser ready.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Star Destroyer
There's
comms
more.
open.
And oh, this one's taking a lot of damage.
Star Destroyer at the ready.
Maybe I should have gone for the endurance with that.
Decoding your transmission.
Ready to receive orders.
Awaiting new instructions,
Oh well.
Commander.
It's not very imaginative. I thought of putting X-Wing foils on my wing. Like, most combinations for uglies already exist. If I was making my own personal ugly, like, I don't think anyone's put like an E-wing cockpit with clawcraft wings, so that, but like, probably somewhere it's been done.
Decoding your transmission. Target at gunner's discretion.
The launch bay is
Space station damaged.
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
Awaiting your orders. Frigate standing by. Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Hypervelocity gun available.
Let's just see how much an HV gun will do to the Merle, or to the Midwest.
Just Star Destroyer.
Reinforcements en route.
What reinforcements are we getting? Astroni? Yeah. I'm curious what we actually killed, though. So I don't really want to auto-resolve.
Decoding your transmission.
Yeah, I'm not going to auto-resolve.
Heavy
Even though it'd probably kill some more stuff for us. I'm too curious. I should have just gone with the
Instructions, Commander.
HV gun on the Majestic the first time, because that would have been enough.
Reinforcements en route.
just Star Destroyer at the ready.
Right, I have the 9+ Discord notification, so need to make sure. Okay, it's just Edge of Despair stuff.
Space station damaged.
Decoding transmission.
Like, they don't really have much left here, unless they just didn't jump in replacements for some of it. Ooh, I might actually get enough out of the HV gun.
Reinforcements en route.
Hypervelocity gun available.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
There, that actually did kill a few fighters.
Ready for action. Gravity control generator destroyed.
Reinforcements en route.
Station ready.
Reinforcements Reinforcements en route.
Frigate here.
Right. I don't think we'll kill anything extra with that, but it's gonna take them a while. $42 and $33, so close.
Tactical battle imminent.
The enemy has been spotted.
Let's just see what they've got here. Is it all the... yeah.
Choose your reinforcements.
This would probably go a little bit better for us. Alright, Vindication, Prussian Blue,
Already on it, sir.
Knowing the Unknown, Ace Striker, Fried Potato, Thrawning a Chissy Fit. Let's get some Anti-Fighter in here, something we were sorely lacking last battle.
Ahead full. Moving to the
And some Furos, basically our version of the Sesshin and Corona.
On our way. Heading for coordinates.
Bronze Toe, next Hokage, Field of Fighters,
We're on our way.
Thrawn's Revenge, and Bomber Be Gone. Then we'll keep
stands ready.
Party Starter in reserve.
Reinforcements en route.
Ascendancy at the ready. Thrawn with a command.
They're hitting us.
You get her there.
Star Destroyer comms open. Decoding your transmission.
Eh. I should try to pull over the rest of the textures that I missed when I was moving the redone maps in, because that won't break the save. Crap, window's closed. Oh well.
Excellent shot. Star Destroyer at the ready. I've got them in my sights.
Took out a couple ships, that's fine.
Construction complete.
Location locked. Heading out.
Need to move that fleet back in, and hopefully before they attack on ground. No, I won't be in time.
Here, Admiral.
Wait.
Construction complete.
It's such a big drop for both of us, really.
Right away, sir.
Construction complete.
Moving to the Heavy Destroyer stands ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
Of course. There would have been easy other stuff for us. Ha! Oh, look at this. They decided to come back. I was thinking it'd be the ground forces, but
Enemy unit sighted.
Target hostile firing. Reinforcements en route.
Transmission.
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
and we got the engines on that, so even if they retreat right away,
Receive orders. Mega Mazers prime.
we're still good.
Sharp Star Destroyer at the ready.
Broadside frigate here.
Reinforcements en route.
Prize squadron standing
Ascendancy
by.
at the ready.
Alright, this episode is getting incredibly long.
Frigate standing by.
I should probably stop it after this episode.
Yes, sir.
Ready for battle.
Broadside frigate here. Heavy cruiser.
Keep going.
Roger that. Attack.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Fire.
Awaiting your orders.
Sharp Star Destroyer at the ready. Heavy Assault Cruiser ready. Thanks, Heavy Destroyer stands ready.
Frigate stick.
Star Destroyer comms open. Ready to receive orders.
And bombers. You know what? Bombers go for Corona. Because we're just going to HV gun that back.
Initialize. General Star Destroyer at the ready.
Endurance.
Heavy Assault Cruiser ready. Bringing Mega Star Destroyer comms open. Ready to receive orders. Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Star Destroyer at the ready. Heavy Assault Cruiser ready.
Regroup for another attack.
Thanks, Heavy Destroyer stands ready. Decoding your transmission.
This is basically everything that got away from the last battle, or a good chunk of it. I think there were still a few Mon Cal ships.
Sharp Star Destroyer at the ready. Comms open.
Taking fire. This way.
Commander,
Heavy Assault Cruiser ready.
Yeah, it's nice to
Awaiting
nice to win one sometimes.
Heavy Destroyer stands ready.
Take that.
Assault Cruiser ready.
Go in there.
Sharp Star Destroyer at the ready.
eliminating target.
Falling out of formation.
We can continue for one more hour. I'd like to, but we're doing TapCaf transmissions tonight, so I have some mod work I need to do in the next 2.5 hours, as well as eat dinner. And then me and Ek usually stream after TapCaf as well, so it's a lot of streaming, and I need to get ready for the weekend because I don't work on Friday night through Sunday morning.
Regroup for another attack.
Heavy Assault Cruiser ready.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Target locked. I've got them in my sights.
Sharp Star Destroyer at the ready.
But yeah, there's plenty of more stream action tonight.
Heavy Assault Cruiser ready. Star Destroyer comms open.
I should probably record some Fall of the Republic for this weekend as well.
Mega Mazers primed.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go? Getting
For those of you who are watching the VOD on YouTube, that was requested specifically. It wasn't. That was not of my own accord. Okay, you were facing the wrong way.
Firing sequence engaged.
locking on.
I'm losing. Draw their fire. Attack formation. Enemy
Got him on the run.
Awaiting your orders.
I'm not saying I didn't want to do it. I'm just saying it was asked for.
Destroyer comms decoding your transmission.
It wasn't just done randomly.
Cruiser ready. Ready to receive orders. Drawn would approve.
Oh, that one is near death, so that's probably a better one to go for.
Get behind them.
Yeah.
More enemy craft.
Target
Thanks, Trident. Appreciate it as always. Welcome to the sub club. Iranok, Alpenman, K Shizzle, Skazgar, and Evil Bob the Bob. Lost lift each just cousin, but killed 2 endurance, 3 Sasheen, and 3 Coronas. Alright. I think we've got to end it there for today, so hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Those of you watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the episode. That episode might actually have to be split into 2, because that's an hour and 20 minutes. But that's going to do it for the stream. I'll answer your question right after the recording stops, Brady. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you next time. Bye.